Kung Fu Colored says, "Oi, where's the bees playlist?"
Hi, chat. You'll learn Blender and do 3D stuff with my 3D model? Wow. Wow. Oh my god, I'm so disorganized right now. Holy. YouTube Studio, where are you? Hi. Whoa. Hi. Hi, chat. Hi. Hi. Oh, I can't do this. My fucking head hurts. What? What?
I know, I already did this once, but Booba. I was you Booba once. They locked me in a room. A room with Booba. Booba makes me Booba. Booba. I was Booba once. They locked me in a room. A room with a Booba. Booba makes me Booba. Booba. I was Booba once. They locked me in a room. A room with Booba. Booba makes me Booba. Booba. I was Booba once. They locked me in a room. A room with Booba. Booba makes me Booba. Boo Booba. I was Booba Wooba, but once they locked me in a room. Room with Boo Booba. Booba makes me a Booba. Boo.
Oh, it's over. Hi, 488. Oh. Moon. Hi, Moon.
Like.
Mork. I need to calibrate myself. Very small, those boobs look like balls. maybe boobs have looked like balls all along. How fucking awful is that thought? Almost missed stream, started playing Path of Exile, and it kept my attention. How's Path of Exile? You enjoying it? Wow, if you don't want to play, WoW, but you'll jump into Path of Exile. Interesting choices there. It's complicated as fuck. Yeah, the skill curve in Path of Exile. The skill curve. Yeah, the Path of Exile skill curve is ridiculous. Like, absolutely ridiculous. Wolf, welcome. Moon, welcome. 48, welcome. Lauku, welcome. Bun, welcome. Dingo, welcome. Brainy, welcome. GT Man, welcome. My brain. Kung Fu, welcome. Mid Valley, welcome. Did I forget anybody? Did I miss anybody? Firearms instructor, welcome. How goes it? My head is all of the sinus pressure. Bambi, good morning. Hatu, why do I hate? What? Why would I hate you? Well, seriously, though, my head is all of the sinus pressure. It's actually ridiculous. Is it time for the thing? Yeah, here shortly. We'll hang out for a little bit, and then it'll be time for the thing. Hatu and Lauko, both of you. I can't believe this streamer hates his fans so toxic. Maybe I do. We're all gonna have to learn to accept that together. But seriously, have you ever blown your nose, chat? And then like 10 or 15 seconds later, pressure equalizes somewhere else in your sinuses and you can hear it happening in your skull and you just want to fucking die? Yeah, it's been me. I mean, it's been happening like this entire time that I've had COVID, but like it went away for a couple days, and then the past couple, like this week, has like the sinus pressure has been worse than when I had COVID. Like, blow my nose, have my spine crack. Turns out there's a pressure differential in my spinal fluid. Fun. That sounds fucking dangerous. I think I'd have anxiety about blowing my nose. What if you want to die regardless? I almost added the pain Pecco emote with Pecor holding a gun into her own mouth to my work Discord server today. I was like seconds away from adding it, and then I rethought my actions. I was real close. Get one of those nose washing devices. Yeah, I watched like an episode of House or something where somebody got a brain amoeba from one of those, and now they terrify me. I don't know if that's a logical theory or not, but yeah, like the I think they call them like neti pots or something, where you pour the saline into your sinuses. Here's the problem: if I did that right now, it would just like saline would just get dumped onto my face because it wouldn't go into my nose hole. It just wouldn't. I once shared a link to an Eki pic on Twitter to a chat with my normie college friends. And you were that guy from then on forward. I'm glad it wasn't full on porn, but good God. They know what you look at now. They know. So lying down beside my ex, she had her head on my chest, shoulder in bed, spinal fluid, and went, which is super subtle. Nobody can hear it typically, but it's loud for me since it's in my body. She pulled back and was like, "What in the hell?" Basically had her ear next to her ear next to my neck, and was like, "Jesus fucking Christ, you're possessed. It's a demon. Get out of my house." Yeah. No, that sounds fucking gnarly. It really does. Ugh. But yeah, chat, I have something cool to share with y'all. It's super cool. It's super cool. It's not a debut announcement. I'm sorry. That does need to happen. But it is not a debut announcement. Is it the thing? It is a thing. I have showed Moon. So yes, it's probably the thing that you're thinking that it is. I don't have hard details on it yet though, but I'm gauging interest. Also want to see arm. Yes. Real certified B arm tonight. Also, holy shit. You're flexing in my DMs. I get to see Moon Arm. Whoa. Look at those gains. Moon. That's awesome. Good job, Moon. So happy. McLennan, welcome. Did y'all see that Grand Theft Auto 6 got fucking announced today? Like, for real? For real? Or I guess confirmed more like? Yeah. Like, let me find it. A new section to only be his heart stingers. Moon, how much do you bench? Bro? My bench is probably fucking abysmal right now because it's been like 2 months since I've consistently gone to the gym. Wait, GTA 6 is real? I mean, it's always GTA 6 has been inevitable. Like, it's been inevitable. I can't remember if I actually turned the thing off or I did. Okay. Where's what music? Rockstar sent tweet, yeah. Huh? Man, there's a lot of jealous people on Twitter today. Oh, the music's really low volume. Yeah. There. Is that better? Yeah, no, I saw like somebody else complaining about a person with a popular like significant other, a partner, being like, oh, the only reason you're successful is because of your partner, which I really haven't seen them like leveraging their partner's clout, which is kind of impressive. And then Karu just quote tweeted somebody being all fucking jelly. You saw that, but yeah, Bipsy's post. Yeah. Yeah, Big Bippers. Yeah, she really, she puts in the grind for real. Those two are, yeah, they really are super sweet. They are super sweet. And then this person was just like, it's interesting that you can get 521 followers without debuting or streaming for 8 months. Talking to somebody that I don't know. I don't know. People are just fucking dumb. Like anyways, Rockstar, where you at? Rockstar. I sent you a tweet that quote retweets it. Oh, you did? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Huh? What? Well, they may want to recheck their yeah. Oh, fuck off, Twitter. Jesus. Thank you for the pats. Thank you. I don't know who the fuck Penta is. You think I watch GTA RPers? Brainy. Yeah, you did? What do you mean I did? Which fucking GTA RPers did I consistently watch? I've watched like Lyric and I guess the fucking Juicer, like some, but I really did not enjoy his GTA RP streams. Where the fuck is... Yeah, it's real. It's real, chat. It's real. You watched enough to identify them and immediately remember who you were watching? Bruh. Of course I remember watching Lyric. Fucking... Look at this. Look. We're very excited to let you know that in early December, we will release the first trailer for the next Grand Theft Auto. We look forward to many more years of sharing these experiences with all of you. It's real. It's real. For Bentuna, welcome. Welcome. Many more years of trailers. So fucking true, 48. Good point. And with that GTA online money, I expect GTA 6 to be in 5D and require dual 5090s to run. Nah, you get a free 5090 with your copy of GTA 6. There's been people scamming with GTA 6 stuff for like literally the past half decade. How long? When did GTA 5 release? It was like 2013 or some shit. Yeah. A 10-year-old game. They've been milking that game for 10 years. 10 years. Not that I blame them. Not that I blame them at all. Also, chat, I need to know. What number do you see here? What number do you see here? B. Wolfcat, welcome. I did not realize that this was actually a European thing, I guess. 6 and a crooked chevron. Milking it for 10 years. He's about to play WoW. Bitch, they've been milking WoW for 20 years. What do you mean milking WoW for 10 years? 20. 20. Is this loss? Oh, it's not loss. You don't see 61? Fuck no, I don't see 61. Who writes ones like a fucked up 7 on its side? Apparently all of Europe. I did not realize that this was a thing. Six carats, double underline for emphasis. Sorry, bees, I'll now write 7 under every 7 I make. Europeans are what? I'm so confused by this whole situation. I sometimes use serfs on 1, but they look like this. 1. What's beside the 6? I don't know, dude. 6V. Someone is using algebra. It's supposed to be a 1. That is supposed to be 61. This was Lily's answer, which hexed me over. Oh no. This was Lily's answer to a math question on Schooled earlier. Lily was on Schooled, Ms. Kiff's like game show. The hyphen is there because some people. Where are you seeing a hyphen? Where are you seeing a hyphen? 60F? Bro, ignore the lines below it. Why is the one flying is the real question? Bro, I refuse to acknowledge that as a 1. In general, my guy, I refuse to acknowledge that as 61. Let me turn this car around. Depending on the real answer. The real answer was it's the 61. This is supposed to be 61. If it's 61, then it's 61. Wow, you're just taking Shy Lily's side on this. Bruh. I'd say a 7 has more of a bottom lean. I don't know. Bro, neither of them have a lean. Neither of them have a lean. A lot of people fail their math tests these days. Okay, hold on. Hold the fuck on. Hold on. Okay, chat. A lot of handwriting skills have been lost because everybody is just texting. No, apparently that's just like a lot of people immediately recognized that was supposed to be a 1. Like apparently it's just a thing some places, but they're just so wrong. Chat, this is a 1. You could even do this. God, that is just so skinny. Write a 7 with the hyphen. Bro, this is not a 1. That is not a 1. Can I change this? Can I zoom? All I see is a 1. They're the same picture. Okay. Is this the tint much of Lily's audience was pitching? That is a possibility. Shaper, this is. Oh, that's a box. Okay, this is a 7. That's a 7. That's a 1. This is, I don't know what that is. That's probably fine, Wolf. That's a hell of course, right? Right? Bro, she was writing in hieroglyphs and I did not understand. Thank you 488 for the gift sub to Shaper. Thank you.
Alexa Fleur 488 gifted a tier 1 sub to Shaper Gossamer. They have given 178 gift subs in the channel.
Like I don't know. It's like just because you write something like nobody's like, "Oh yeah, that's a 6." Like who the fuck does that? Why would you do that? Why would you just put things on its side? Why would you just do that? Four dumb things no one tells you about living in Europe. Okay. They write the number 1 like a triangle. Why? 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 I'll be honest, I had no idea what was going on when I first saw this written down. It didn't even register to me that this was a number. Because it's not a fucking number. It's not a fucking number. It's not. You're never going to convince me that's a fucking number. Triangles are cool. Triangles are cool. Don't try to make them numbers. Don't try to make them numbers. I thought I'd run into some weird mathematical notation that nobody had ever taught me in high school, but it's literally just how they write 1. You're wrong. You're all wrong. Europe is wrong. I take it back. I disliked my trip to Europe, and I do not want to return. You have weird numbers and try to... How do you justify this as a 1? How? 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 Who said that this was okay? Hi, Inger. It makes a certain kind of sense. No, it fucking doesn't. They want to differentiate it from a capital I, which is often just a vertical line, just like a 1. So they take the serif from the top end and extend it all the way down to the base. That's my guess anyways. Imperial system B is confused by the metric system. How the fuck does this have anything to do with imperial or metric systems? It's just a fucking hill. Imagine the serif is part of the capital I. Amazing. Bruh. Bruh. But B's, it's a 1 hill. Capital I versus lowercase l versus number 1. Sometimes my writing confuses me between I, L, and Roman 1. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's fair. Have you ever had the strange fucking urge to just like replace your 1 with a rectangle though? Maybe you should try it sometime. I don't know. How about a rhombus? Can we just throw a rhombus in there for something? It's just a little rhomby. No big deal. I mean, why not? Because it's fucking wrong. Because it doesn't make any sense. Because it's not actually the number. I may have done that on homework before. One want to eat cheeseburger. What are you, the number police now? Yeah, maybe I fucking am. Maybe I'm gonna fucking kneecap you if I see you do that shit, Hotto. I just despise math. Who doesn't? Wait until we tell them about Roman numerals? What about Roman numerals? Are you just going to throw... Listen, I'm okay with Roman numerals. I wouldn't be okay with Roman numerals if you just threw a fucking oval in and you were like, oh yeah, that's a 2. Yeah, that's a 2. What, you didn't fucking understand that that was a 2? Why is it a 2? Oh, it just, you know, it is. I and 1 look alike. I think it's okay. It's just so good. Like, to me, that's why that's a thing. That's why this is a thing. You see this, dude? You see this right here? This, yeah? Nobody's confusing it for 7. It's a 1. V and W look alike by that logic, right? And what if you have to write, okay, hold on. What if you have, what's that? What's that, chat? What is it? Huh? How did I zoom in before? View, zoom, large. No, it's not a fucking M. Apparently that's 11. Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, no, that's, yeah, that makes sense. That's fucking 11, sure. Upside down Whataburger. Spiky booba? No. Looks like a dowsing rod to me. If you were really concerned about 1s getting confused for 7s, you could just hit them with this. You could just hit them with that. You could just hit them with that. All right. There's no reason at all to be like, we're confusing them. So this is the new 7. M17, nice pistol. Firearms. I'm gonna lose sleep over this. I am gonna lose sleep over this. I thought you were reasonable people in Europe. What's going on? I'm upset at Europe in general. I'm making sweeping generalizations and yelling at people that have done nothing wrong. So pretty much just the usual. I put a line in the middle of my 7s. I haven't seen that in a minute, Wolf, honestly. But yeah, you can do that too. You put a line in your 7s. You didn't turn it into a fucking, hexagon. All right, Chad. Have I yelled at you long enough? Have I stalled long enough? Is it time to share things with you now? Wait till they use an upside down inverted 4th dimension hyper trapezoidal prism for the number 4. Exactly. If you let them get away with using a fucking triangle for the number 1, where does it stop? Do I check back in with Europe like next year and you just don't use numbers anymore? You just use like grunts and symbols? It's just shapes and grunts for your numbers. To be fair, it was a really badly written one. Apparently not, though. Apparently not. Apparently that's a pretty common way to write a 1. We evolved.